Do you think that after 50, there are no haircuts that can truly make you look elegant, modern, and classy? Well, get ready, because in this video, I'm going to show you the most sophisticated styles that not only make you look younger, but also radiate confidence and style. And the best part is that at the end of the video, I'll reveal the secret haircut used by the most admired women to always look flawless, no matter their age. Cut 5. Classic bob. The classic bob is like that little black dress that never fails, timeless, sophisticated, and able to adapt to any personality. If you've ever seen Anna Wintour, the legendary editor of Vogue, then you know exactly what this cut is all about. That polished bob, with sharp lines and precise bangs, is practically her silent crown. No matter how many years go by, she continues to exude authority, style, and a kind of elegant magnetism that no wild hairstyle could ever offer. Now, don't panic. I'm not saying you should run out and ask for Anna's rigid bob, because let's be honest, not all of us live surrounded by runways and photographers. What I do want to show you is that this cut, when adapted to your face, can become your secret style weapon. Picture a bob that hits right at your jawline, with clean lines that contour your neck and highlight your cheekbones. It's the perfect frame for your face, like an artist sketching your best version. The magic of this cut lies in its simplicity. Hair that's too long can sometimes drag the eye downward, and let's face it, can add years. But a well-executed bob lifts your features, brightens your face, and gives off a sense of freshness. It's like a hair lift, without the surgery. If your hair tends to be fine, ask your stylist for subtle layers in the back to add volume and movement. And if you have silver strands, this cut is wonderful because the contrast between the bright gray and the sharp lines becomes a natural accessory. Psychologically, a bob says confidence. A woman who wears it seems to say without words, "I don't need to hide behind endless waves of hair. Here I am, clear, strong, and with a style of my own." And you know what, Queen? With this haircut, you don't just look polished. You look like a woman who owns elegance, effortlessly. And the best part is that while the bob may be a classic, what comes next might surprise you even more. If you're enjoying these tips, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We talk about fashion here, yes, but more importantly, we talk about self-esteem, style, and female empowerment. Cut 4. Modern pixie. The modern pixie is that haircut that screams freedom with a touch of sophistication. It's bold without being over the top, and most importantly, it's rejuvenating. Think about it. How many times have you seen a woman with a perfectly done pixie and thought, wow, she looks so fresh? A great example is actress Jamie Lee Curtis. Well into her 60s, she still wears her silvery pixie like a jewel, designed just for her. She doesn't need extensions or elaborate styles. Her cut speaks for itself, and that is true elegance. When your look doesn't feel like a costume, but rather a natural extension of your personality. Picture a pixie with a clean neckline, slightly longer on top, with soft strands you can style forward, to the side, or even messily with flair. That airy look opens up your face, brings out your eyes, and reveals your neck with a feminine grace that radiates self-assured beauty. It's like saying to the world, I don't need to hide, because every line on my face tells a story I'm proud of. Let's be real for a moment. The pixie isn't for those who love spending hours in front of the mirror with flat irons and blow dryers. This cut is for the stylish, practical woman who enjoys a versatile look with minimal effort. And here's the irony. While it may seem like a daring choice, it's actually freeing. You wake up, apply a little styling product, and you're ready. Now, forget the idea that short hair isn't feminine. Darling, femininity is in your attitude, not the length of your locks. If you've gone gray, the pixie is your perfect ally. Not only does it help blend in the dye transition, but it turns silver strands into a chic accessory. And if you prefer color, go for platinum or honey tones to brighten and soften your features. Psychologically, rocking a modern pixie is like letting go of a weight. It's a declaration of independence. A woman who chooses it is saying, "I'm not clinging to the past, I'm celebrating who I am today." With this haircut, you won't just look younger. You'll look like the kind of woman who never stopped being bold. Only now, you express it with the confidence of someone who's conquered much more than just fashion. And here's the thing. If you think the pixie is bold, wait until you see the next cut. That's where true versatile elegance begins. Are you enjoying these tips? Then don't miss my ebook, More Elegant Than Ever. It's a complete handbook to help you refresh your image. Link in the description. Cut 3. Shaggy cut. The shaggy cut is living proof that rebellion can also be elegant. It's a look that mixes a carefree vibe with a chic touch, like when you laugh during a fancy dinner, and everyone realizes you've got class and spark. The shaggy cut is full of movement, texture, and personality, perfect for women who don't want to look stiff or predictable. A brilliant example is Jane Fonda. Well into her 80s, she still stuns with her perfectly styled shaggy cut, strategic layers, dynamic ends, and controlled volume that frames her face with undeniable freshness. The result? A woman who not only radiates strength, but also vitality and modernity. Jane reminds us that age isn't a limitation, it's a chance to rediscover ourselves in style. Imagine this cut on you, strands falling in uneven layers with a slightly tousled look that seems to say, "I look fabulous without even trying." The texture breaks up stiffness and adds youthfulness while the volume gives shape. The shaggy softens facial features, visually lengthens the neck, and brings that airy effect that instantly rejuvenates. It's like walking with your own breeze, as if every step makes your hair dance. Now, let's be real. The shaggy cut has a big psychological advantage. It takes away the fear that your hair has to be perfect all the time. In fact, it's the imperfection that makes it charming. This is the cut for queens who are tired of endless flat ironing and want a natural, fresh look without giving up sophistication. This style works beautifully with soft highlights or balayage because the light brings out the layers and creates dimension. If you have wavy hair, this cut is your best friend. Just a little texturizing product and you're set. You'll have a look that's polished, yet free. And here's the most important detail. This haircut reflects freedom. A woman with a modern shaggy cut is telling the world she no longer needs anyone's approval to be herself. It's that mix of confidence and joy that you can feel even before she says a word. With this haircut, you won't just look more dynamic. You'll look like a woman who knows that life isn't about fitting in, but about shining in your own way. But don't get too comfortable. What's coming next breaks all the rules and takes sophistication into unexpectedly modern territory. Cut 2. Midi hair with layers. The midi hair with layers is like that seemingly simple dress that, once you put it on, completely changes your posture and the way you look at yourself. It's a balanced cut, neither too long nor too short. And the most charming thing about it is that natural sophistication it carries, as if saying, "I'm elegant, but I don't need to try too hard for you to notice." If there's anyone who has proven just how powerful a layered midi cut can be, It's Queen Letizia of Spain. She masters elegance with surgical precision. Nothing is overdone, nothing is improvised, and her hair always complements her impeccable style. Picture it: shoulder-length hair, with layers that soften your facial features, add movement, and prevent your hair from looking heavy or stiff. Every time you walk, those layers create a flowing effect, like fabric dancing with you. The result? A look that hugs the neck, sculpts the jawline, and radiates a polished, fresh, and majestic femininity. Now let's be honest. Who hasn't had that long, shapeless hair that looks like it's stuck in limbo? The layered midi is the elegant solution to that problem. It's like upgrading your whole wardrobe with one key piece that changes everything else. This cut is ideal if you have thick hair because the layers remove excess volume and bring lightness. And if your hair is fine, strategic layers can add movement without sacrificing density. Psychologically, a midi with layers reflects balance. It's not the rebellious shout of a pixie cut or the majestic vibe of long hair. It's the perfect middle ground. Maturity with freshness, confidence with softness. A woman with this cut seems to say, "I found the balance between my experience and my vitality." Remember, Queen, with this haircut, you don't just look elegant. You look like a woman who moves through life in harmony, confident that every step and gesture is in tune with her true self. And darling, if you think this was the most surprising one, wait until you discover the final haircut, because that's where the true crown jewel lies. Cut 1. Long hair with long layers. Long hair with long layers is the hair equivalent of an heirloom. Jewel, majestic, versatile, and with the power to turn a woman's presence into something unforgettable. But make no mistake, I'm not talking about just any long hair. I'm talking about hair with strategic layers, natural movement, and that air of sophisticated femininity that never goes out of style. A perfect example is Salma Hayek. In her 50s, she continues to wear long hair that not only enhances her magnetism, but also radiates vitality and strength. Her long layers soften her features, visually elongate her face, and give her hair a graceful movement in every public appearance. It's no coincidence she's still a style icon. Her hair is as much a part of her identity as her innate elegance. Picture this look on yourself: hair falling past the shoulders, with long layers that prevent the dreaded heavy block effect, and instead create lightness. The ends seem to flow with every gesture, like a silky fabric that moves with you. That long hair doesn't take away from your maturity. On the contrary, it expresses full femininity, confidence, and a touch of magnetism that draws eyes effortlessly. Now, Queen, let me be honest. Long hair after 50 can be a double-edged sword. If it's not well cared for, it can add years and make you look tired. But when worn with long layers, healthy shine, and fresh ends, it becomes a symbol of ageless sophistication. It's the difference between looking like you forgot to cut it, or like you chose to wear it as your crown. Hydration is key. Long hair needs movement, not stiffness. Use nourishing masks, avoid excessive heat, and go for a color that lights up your face. Long, layered hair stands out, especially with warm tones like caramel or hazelnut, which add brightness to mature skin. Psychologically, this cut is powerful. A woman who chooses long hair with long layers is saying, "I'm not limited by my age. I celebrate myself fully." It's a haircut that radiates majesty and, when done right, makes you walk with the confidence of someone who knows every strand is part of her story. With this cut, you don't just look more feminine, you look like a woman who understands that true elegance is embracing your essence. No excuses, no fear. If you made it this far, Drop a "I love my hair" in the comments so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook, More Elegant Than Ever, will show you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. Links in the description, and only the first ones to grab it will get all the exclusive content, because you deserve to look like a queen.